So he was supposed to check out when?
Today. He was supposed to check out today.
Is he still in there?
He's at work right now.
But he hasn't checked out is what I'm saying.
He hasn't checked out.
That is a problem. Extension till Saturday. So you got a guy that's in there that wants to extend. He just messaged you and said he wants to extend till Saturday. What's the deal? What's going on?
Yeah, so he was supposed to check out today. That was his original checkout day. He originally had a 7-day booking. He reached out to me last night, I believe it was, asking if I would consider extending the stay. And I told him, sure, but just go to the Airbnb platform and do it, because what I found was that he was trying to talk to me offline, meaning via text. So I just redirected him so I could have it documented.
Always. Yep.
Yes. And what I learned about him is that he's last minute. Just a little background on the booking itself. He booked the same day, so I had not turned that off. He booked the same day last Thursday. But he wasn't getting in until after midnight, after he got off work, which worked out fine for him. But in doing that, he requested a late checkout since his check-in was so late. So I honored that request, and I only honored it by 2 hours. But then he was like, "That's not much of that's not much of an extension, considering I checked in so late." But I told him, I can't gauge when guests check in. That's out of my control. But the check-in times and the checkout times are stated on the platform, and that's what it is. So I granted the 2 hours. But then behind that, he asked for the extension. So
so you gave him a 2-hour check-in time. You extended the window to check in?
No, I gave him a 2-hour late checkout time.
Late checkout time. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Which was today at 1:00.
At 1.
So he reached out to me via the platform at 11:49 a.m. saying, I want to extend.
So wait, is he still in? So he was supposed to check out when?
Today. He was supposed to check out today.
Is he still in there?
He's at work right now.
But he hasn't checked out is what I'm saying.
He hasn't checked out. So what he did, I called Airbnb myself. And I think he called simultaneously, because I told him he needed to do another booking. I told him he needed to do another booking, but Airbnb said that he could call them to extend. He called them, and they were trying to do it for him, but were having issues. So they told him that he needed to do it himself. So he was having issues on his end and was unable to extend it. So he hasn't officially checked out.
Okay, that is a problem. Are you planning to extend it?
I'm okay extending it, but the issue that I have is because he hasn't already done it and still has the key and the coding.
Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. There should be no one in your place that is not on the calendar. So you should be on the phone, or you should be letting Airbnb know, or you got to let him know, message him in the app. Hey, John, you need to book another room. Unfortunately, because what happens is once the booking has expired, like you can't, once it's expired, it's done. You have to extend it before it expires. Otherwise, they now have to book it again.
Coach, it sounds like that the reason why they're having a problem is because she hasn't accepted it. So it's kind of like in limbo.
Oh, so he sent you an extension that you didn't accept?
Correct. No, he wasn't able to get it in. The Airbnb representative indicated that the issue, the technological issue, is on his end with his account.
Excuse me.
So
what's happened? I've had that happen as well. The problem is that the time has expired, as Jim said, and he's going to have to rebook through the Resolution Center.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it's through Resolution, but I know that he has to rebook. And now here's the thing though, like what you need to do is you got to get this resolved quickly, right? This is what I mean. And it can be resolved pretty quickly, but you don't necessarily have to be the one to do it. What you have to do is you have to let John know that, John, right now, Airbnb you have not rebooked this listing. In order for me to allow you to come back in the place, you have to have a valid reservation. Right now, your reservation is expired. So based on Airbnb, you could let Airbnb be the bad guy. Based on Airbnb policy, you're not able to return to the place until it's booked. So if you message him that and say what I would recommend so that you can return lawfully to the place is contact Airbnb immediately. If you're having any technical difficulties, refer them to this conversation where they see that I'm willing to accept your booking, and let them get it booked for you. Now, what's going to happen though is it's now 9 o'clock. They could still get it booked for today. I don't know what your cutoff times are inside your setting, but as long as your cutoff times are not that you can't book same day or that you can't book, after 9 or whatever, then they should be able to do it. Otherwise, you have to change your settings temporarily for that particular listing and then let Airbnb do it, or wait till they contact you and then they'll tell you to do the same thing. But that's like right now it's kind of late. Where are you at, Myrna?
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina.
You're in Charlotte. What time is it there? Is it 8?
It's 9 o'clock.
Oh, it's
9:06.
All right. So yeah, like you need to message him quickly. Well, I'm sorry, I wish I would have told you that earlier, but you need to message him quickly and say, hey, this has to get resolved because technically, based on Airbnb policy, it's unlawful for you to enter the place again without having a valid reservation because your reservation expired at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So please contact them. Let them know that you need to get this booked so that you can get back in the place. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm only gonna be able to allow you to come and get your stuff, but you can't stay.
Okay.
And nobody wants to be moving and trying to find a place at 9 o'clock at night.
Right. Well, the interesting thing is that he's from Columbia, South Carolina, which is a couple of hours from where I live. So it's about an hour and 15 minutes from the Airbnb. Okay. So it's drivable, but I want him to understand that I don't want to make it my problem that he didn't.
No, definitely. Why all you have to do is you definitely put that on him and put it on Airbnb, and it'll get done. Because otherwise, then what you're gonna do is if it can't get done, then you'll have to contact Airbnb and say, look, I got a guest in here that has an expired listing. He still has my keys. He needs to be out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.